Our trip to Alexandria, Egypt began in New York's JFK International Airport. We flew over the Atlantic using Olympic Airlines for our 12-hour flight to Athens, Greece. And from Athens, Greece, we took a boat to Alexandria, Egypt. Our first stop in Alexandria, Egypt is Pompey's Pillar. Pompey's Pillar was constructed in honor of the Emperor Diocletian. Originally from the Temple of the Serapis, it was once a magnificent structure rivaling the Soma and the Caesareum. Nearby are subterranean galleries where sacred Apis bulls were buried and 3 sphinxes. After his defeat by Julius Caesar in the Civil War, Pompey fled to Egypt where he was murdered in 48 BC. Medieval travelers later believed that he must be buried here and that the capital atop the corner served as a container for his head. In fact, the pillar was raised in honor of Roman Emperor Diocletian at the very end of the 4th century. Diocletian captured Alexandria after it had been under siege. The Arabs called it Amud el-Sawari, Column of the Horsemen. The pillar is the tallest ancient monument in Alexandria. Our taxicab driver, Abdul, is now taking us to the streets of the ancient part or the old city of Alexandria. Entrance to the catacombs of Qom el-Shokafa. Alexandria Sanitation Department. And a way to get around Alexandria is by tram or by taxicab, as you can see here. A typical day for Alexandrians in Egypt. We are now entering the Roman Theater or Odeum in Alexandria, Egypt. The theater was built in the 4th century AD. It remained in use until about the 7th century AD or about the time of the Arab invasion. It was discovered during the 1960s when a government building was planned for this location over the ruins of a Napoleonic fort that had earlier been destroyed. The ruins that you're about to see are the ruins that have been excavated and recovered from the harbor port of Alexandria. These ruins fell into the harbor port of Alexandria because of numerous earthquakes that devastated and plagued the city. Abdul's now setting us off to the streets of Alexandria once again in his 45-year-old taxi cab. A statue of Alexander the Great. Our taxicab driver Abdul is now taking us through the streets of the modern part of Alexandria. We are now in Egypt's presidential palace. However, no one is allowed in Egypt's presidential palace except the president himself. So for now, all we could do is watch and see the president's palace from the gate. We are now driving by Alexandria's famous beaches. And that's all the time we have left, folks. See you next time from Utopia Digital Studios. Thank you.